mijn gasten komen uit New Orleans. En daar hebben we er dus dit jaar zo'n 30 van over voor Breda Jazz. En dat is John Boutté en Shea Pierre. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen.
Thank you.
John, I want to start with you because you were already up and running today. How many gigs did you do?
I'm working on number 3.
Yeah.
With this one, this is 3. I'll be working on 4.
So no sleep till?
No sleep until after 10:30.
Okay. Well, I saw you play with Calvin Johnson this afternoon. Let's
Great
take a look
band.
at
What an incredible band.
with his native son. So,
right.
so you can watch yourself sing, John. There we go.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I insane, or do I really see heaven in your eyes? They're bright as stars that shine up above you in the clear blue skies. How I worry about you, just can't live my life without you. Baby, come here, don't have no fear. Oh, is there any wonder why we feeling in the mood for love?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You're kind of melting, right, Shay? He's like, oh.
That's the very first time I ever sang that tune live. I've been studying it for a year.
Yeah.
And, he said, do you want to do all of me? And I said, I'm going to do Boutté's Mood for Love. And I was terrified.
You were, well, we don't see it. You're just this cat that gets away with it.
I must have,
Yeah. Okay, Shea, I saw you play this afternoon twice already because you did the Grote Markt. You just came in.
Yep, came in straight from playing. Yeah.
And then again, but before that, there was an hour of playing at het Saspleintje. We can also take a look at that because
Absolutely. Let's see that.
Klein pleintje. En daar heb je wat winkeltjes omheen en daar zetten ze dan ook een klein podium op. Dus dat is heel petit eigenlijk. Maar dan moet je je voorstellen dat je daar dus gewoon tegen een klein, wat zachter onderwerp aan kunt lopen. In dit geval dus op de piano, Shea Pierre. And they both had sun while they were playing, so it felt so summery and breezy. But you had people from 4 sides around you. Isn't that totally distracting while playing piano?
No, it didn't start out that way. But like, when people walked by and they saw me playing, they sort of stopped and stayed. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
So that was an hour of intense playing.
Intense playing. Tribute to all of my favorite New Orleans piano players, and they're intense. So I had to be intense as well.
But I didn't see sheet music.
No
it's
sheet
all
music.
from the head.
Here. Yeah, it's all here. It's all here.
There you go.
Alles uit zijn hoofd en alles uit het hart. Is that how you like to perform too, John?
If you have to really know the songs, so you can be in them, So that's why I was a little afraid today if I really knew it or not, right?
Yeah.
So, but you have to also just take chances because that's what they do in jazz,
De kansen pakken in de jazz en dan kom je er ook wel in. Maar het moet wel uit het hart komen natuurlijk. Then more gigs to come for both of you. So like you said, this is gig 3, the JazzTalk, and then another one. Sometimes is your head so full you can't sleep?
Well, I couldn't sleep last night because I had jet lag.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to sleep tonight, though. Trust me, I'm going to sleep. So, but we're working tomorrow. It's a hard schedule. It's not a hard schedule. It's a busy schedule.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a challenge because I sang for the last 3 weeks at the New Orleans Jazz Fest. So I was like, am I going to have a voice?
Yeah.
Right? And I've been talking all day ever since I got on the plane and it's still here. I don't know how.
Hij heeft al een heel druk schema gehad met ook nog in New Orleans op het festival spelen. En hij kletste de hele dag. Hij was bang dat zijn stem het niet zou houden, maar het ziet er goed uit. Hij heeft een pittig, maar uitdagend fijn schema. Dat geldt ook voor jou, Shea. Also playing like today it was an ode, a tribute to people like Jelly Roll Morton or Professor Longhair.
Long hair, James Booker.
Yeah.
But sometimes
Washington.
you ask who knows Jelly Roll Morton, and I was like, yeah, I know him, but
Yeah.
there weren't too many hands waving.
Oh,
Does
wow.
it disappoint you, or do you think?
No,
well,
it doesn't
there's
disappoint
ground
me.
to cover?
If they're not familiar with him, I'm the channel to get them familiar with him. But
Yeah.
it was funny because when I say Fats Domino, that's when the crowd
Yeah.
went crazy,
Yeah.
right? So it's not disappointing. It's just it's a time for me to teach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the way you do it, it feels very natural because you grab the microphone, you play something, and then you explain.
Explain, yeah.
Yeah. Is it something you also do in daily life? Teach youngsters to play the piano?
I do teach youngsters, but anytime I'm on the bandstand, it's a teaching moment. And it's a situation, even if I'm not speaking, if I'm playing, there's information there, that's being taught, So.
Hij zegt, alles is eigenlijk wel een leermoment. Het hoeft niet per se te zijn dat hij dan de microfoon pakt. Let's go back when you were a little Johnny, a little Shea.
Yeah.
What was the first music that was played most in your households, in your homes?
Wow. In my home, it was a lot of Motown.
Soul Man.
Yeah, it was a lot of soul. And next door to me, to my house, Mr. Glass, who was the oldest bass drummer ever.
Okay.
Right? I think he's in Guinness's. I'm sure he's there, actually. Mr. Glass was our neighbor, and his friend, Miss Bell, would be cooking greens on Sunday mornings, blasting Mahalia Jackson. So,
Okay.
I being a Catholic boy, we didn't hear that, right? But they had a sanctified church behind us, and they were rocking, baby. I mean, they were rocking every
Mahalia
morning.
Jackson, she's a
It was
legend,
jumping,
like, yeah.
With
the guitar.
Yeah. So yeah, my mother gave me a horn at 8 years old because I was developing asthma. And the asthma came because they tore down all the beautiful trees on Claiborne Avenue to put up the interstate. And all the small particles as they were building, I started having respiratory problems.
Yeah,
My mother brought me to my pediatrician, Coffee Boutté, who's our cousin, a black female pediatrician in the 40s.
Kinderarts, ja.
Right? And she said, give him a horn.
Laat die jongen spelen.
Now, is that
Inderdaad.
smart? She didn't say give him a pill, put him on medication,
Nee,
give him
geef
a
hem een-
horn.
Geef hem inderdaad een trompet of een cornet. Wow.
That's deep, huh?
And when you were little, Shea, what was
for
the
me,
first thing
it's,
with your sisters or something?
I did grow up listening to a lot of gospel, and I come from a big family. My mom had 15 siblings, all of whom did music, except for her. And so I had uncles that played guitar. I had a great uncle who was like a blind piano player, and then also at my grandfather's funeral, I found out that Sidney Bechet is actually my cousin, and he used to babysit my grandfather. So the whole music in my family, it comes from a long lineage.
Yeah.
And I grew up playing gospel, and then I grew up also playing drums, and which
Gospel,
drums was actually
drumstel,
my first
yeah.
instrument.
Okay.
And I grew up playing in second lines and all of that stuff, and
in de parades.
switched to formal studies and switched to piano, and it's kind of always been there, but it started in the church.
And there you are, and that brought you to Breda Jazz, and your
Brought me to
beautiful
Breda.
voice brought you to Breda Jazz. I do have a little gift. Well, you've been to the Netherlands before, right, John?
Yeah, the
John?
first time I came to Breda, I came with my sister Lillian.
Kijk. Oh, also musician.
Yeah, she's a great singer, man.
Yeah, and
First
it's
time
for
in
you.
Netherlands, yeah.
Well, I have stroopwafels, the very famous Dutch delicious cookies.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But I believe you are a
I'm
vegan.
hungry, too.
Yes.
So I
I'm
have them,
vegetarian.
maybe
It's okay.
vegetarian, so that I thought maybe this is not entirely vegan, but I also got vegan chocolate for you, so Jay.
Oh, great! Thank you so
So,
much.
You won the big
so enjoy that. That gives you some extra power to get through all those gigs. Some strong Dutch coffee, and you will all be fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank
enjoy the Breda Jazz Festival, and thank you for coming to JazzTalk.
Thank you.
And thank all you people, all the folks in the Netherlands, and especially Breda, because it reminds me of home.
Het doet hem herinneren aan thuis,
Yeah.
inderdaad. Het voelt
People,
als een
people
warm bad.
are loving. They got families. The kids are running wild.
Ja.
People are looking in each other's eyes and kissing and touching each other, and that's a beautiful thing.
We have good
Keep it
vibes.
up.
Keep it up, zegt hij. Hou Breda zo mooi en zo warm inderdaad nog.